Uh, Hello guys, welcome back to another session of New York session trading. Okay, and before we start, let's just analyze the market. Next time I'll try to have a cap. Okay, see, in the London session we tried to target that if these lows are taken out, okay, this particular sweep was there, and then we expected then this target 1 and 2 will be taken, but then it didn't show us any kind of setup at all. Okay, so that is the reason this thing was missed. It didn't provide us the A plus setup that we actually wanted. Okay, so let's delete this. Got it. Although both our targets have been reached, but it's fine. Okay, now let's see what is about to happen on a 1 hour time frame. Okay, let's see what is actually happening. Delete these things I had already. Now thing is, we have a fair value gap. Okay, but it has already been mitigated. Okay, fair value gap. So this low is being taken out by this low, and then it has jumped higher. Okay, 30 minutes. So this is a fair value gap, and for the fair value gaps I use white colors basically. Okay, 4 hour time frame, there's nothing special we expect. Now this is, so the 4 hours time frame has provided a push to the upward direction, and now we are expecting this buy side liquidity to be taken out, right? Because gold is already too much of bullish thing. Okay, so targeting all time high is not a risky thing. On a shorter time frame, 1 hour fair value gap, we can see as a 1 hour fair value gap, this fair value gap, you can see from this point to this point, this got inverted. Okay, so the market came back up and then went higher, right? Now the next thing that you should see is 30 minute, and okay, I cannot see any fair value gap or any clear price action that I could target. It's all just too much choppy. I want to see something good. Okay, let's I'm my first thing is to target any kind of fair value gap is there, any kind of inversion of the fair value gap. I target this first, right? Then go on a 15-minute time frame. We have, okay, so there's a fair value gap that is being formed. The price is taking support from it. Really need the price to take a support from it. Okay, so there's a 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, this low is already taken out for, and the market, for the market to reverse, there is no sign. Okay, so this is fair value gap. We might target a very short term thing. Go on a 1 minute time frame. Okay, so there is a buy side liquidity resting. Now if a buy side liquidity is resting, let's mark it here. 5:35 already, time is 5:35. Okay, now a second, somebody and what else? Okay, the next liquidity, okay, so yeah, this sell side is being swept by this sell side. Okay, it's not sell side liquidity, it is actually been swept. Sell side has been swept. Okay, and this is a 1 minute time frame, and now the price is in a fair value gap. Okay, now if the price is in a fair value gap, if the price inverts this 1 minute fair value gap, we can look for buys. Okay, well, it depends. Okay, because like right now the inversion is here itself. Okay, and even if I target, this is the buy sell liquidity, what else could I target? This is a high time frame buy sell liquidity. Is there any news we can check on? Let's see if there is any news today. There is just Fed Chair Powell speaks. It's not a US government data may be impacted by the shutdown. Tentative events are subject to delay, revision, or cancellation. Today is October 9, 6 p.m. Fed is about to speak. Okay, so this is one of the incidents that we need to keep in mind while we are trying to pause things. Somebody is watching my stream. Can you guys name yourself, whoever is watching? Whoever is watching, can you guys name yourself? Who is watching my stream? Let's see who's watching my stream. Average time duration 3 minutes 30 seconds. Should I really go and target? There's no sell side is not taken, sell side not taken. Okay. If it could reverse from this point and then create a failure gap, then there is a good room for the market to show me the liquidity hunt. But on 3 minute, it's not that good. Let's see how it looks on a 2 minute time frame. Okay. So the buy side liquidity is resting here. This is already been swept. This low is already, the inducement that has been given is already swept, and the market is there. Okay. Now this I was trying to target in the London session. Okay. I was waiting. Then this will be set. Then we take it. But no, it's not there. Good. Let's see if we could do anything else on a 1 minute time frame. So suppose even if I take an entry, right? That's the there's one fine. Whoever is watching, just name yourself, guys. Average view duration. Okay. Finally, let's leave it. Now the thing is, we have a buy side liquidity that is resting just above this point. Was buy side liquidity. Okay. Now we have buy side liquidity here, buy side liquidity here, buy side liquidity here. Okay. So the market has been. Let me just delete everything. Okay. What if I just ignore everything and see the proper price action? What the price action is actually showing me? This has already been swept out. Okay. And the market is trying to reverse from this point. There's a fair value gap. Okay, on 15-minute time frame. 30-minute, I can't see anything. There's a fair value gap. Market took a low, created inducement, and then took out that liquidity. Fine, went up. Let's wait for the market to fall more. One hour, can't see anything clearly. Well, I really cannot see anything clearly. If this particular thing, okay, there's a fairly gap, we can target if it goes more down, right? Only if it creates a good room for me to take up the profit. See, if this is the buy side liquidity, okay, fine. It has taken. Good. So if it is the liquidity, if I enter here, this is my stop loss from this point to this point, and this will be my target, which is very tight. That's what I do not want actually. Okay, I want something else. This low is already swept out by this low, so there is lesser chance that this will come and sweep out these lows. Okay, but anything can happen. We have to wait for it. We should mark everything. There is zero concurrent viewers, but it's fine. It might look like if this okay, there's 3 minutes left in the candle of 15 minutes. Okay, if this candle closes below this point, look for sells. Okay, but right now I'll look for buy because this is the fair gap which is supporting the point. Okay, Let's sit back and see what the market wants to show us. Okay, this is a fair value gap that has been created. If this fair value gap gets inverted, okay, I will look for buys. BUY, buy longs. If this fair value gap, the candle closes above this fair value gap, look for BUY longs. Okay, and obviously, if I go from this point to above point, suppose this is the low, okay, this point to a point, there is a good risk reward which is 1.72. That I actually like. Okay, this is a good risk reward. Now the highest thing is, okay, I will just mark out the highs. So this is one of the highs, so this could be a point where we can scale the targets. This is the another point that we could scale the targets. Okay, between this there's nothing. Okay, let's see what the market wants to show us. So 543 is there, and it means on 15-minute time frame, there's just 2 minutes left. Okay, for the market, tries to close above or below this point. Hi Ankesh Kumar, hi, voice is low. Sorry if voice is low. Next time I'll try to change the settings. Okay, but anyways, thanks for joining the session. Okay, so next time I'll take care about the sound, but for now let's wait for the market to show us any kind of we'll enter once the market, once this candle, any candle closes above this point, we are going to enter. That's it. Okay, max we can enter here. Okay, higher. So if the candle closes way beyond that point, nah, I am not entering. Okay, let's wait. Mic check. Hello, hello. Hello. Okay. Okay. So the voice is good, and the market is actually on a 2-minute time frame. If you see, it is going up. Okay. So if it inverts the candle on a 1-minute time frame, we'll look for buys. Okay. Let's wait for the market. This is 9 seconds only. So let's see what is going to happen. Okay. Okay. Wait for the market to invert this candle. Once this inversion is there, I can look for buys, but I will enter with a very small small quantity for 40%. Okay, I will enter 40% of the quantity. Once I see that there is more confirmation in this thing, then I will enter with my full quantity, that is another 60%. I will take the entry for it. Okay, let's wait. Okay. Is it about to close or not? 2 seconds is left. Okay, it has closed. I will enter with the quantity. I have entered with 50% of what I generally take. So you can enter. Okay, so I have entered at this point. Let's wait and watch what happens in the markets. Okay, and if there is, see, there is one confirmation that is left. That is the reason I have not taken full quantity. Once that reason is valid, okay, so suppose on a 15-minute time frame, you can see the market has taken is rejected from this point and is going higher. It can look for these buy side liquidities. Okay, but the thing is, if there is one more confirmation that I see, I can see right now, I can see this right now. Okay, so what I can see, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower low, and then if I see a market, suppose it comes down and then it takes it out like this, then at this point again I will enter. This is the point where I'll see market structure shift. Okay, so once this happens, I will take 60% extra quantity. Got it? So right now, whatever the risk I am having the 40% risk of what I generally risk. Got it? Let's wait for the market. You can well, on 3-minute time frame, you can see on 3-minute time frame as well, inversion of FVG is there. Okay, okay, let's see, going down, wait for it. Wait for the market to show. I think it's showing some rejections. Okay, see, there's no extra confirmation. That is why we have entered with a lesser quantity. Okay, 40% quantity, don't enter more than that. Wait for the market. Now if this swing high that is being created, okay, you see this up down up down up down, this is created, so this is going to act like, so this is the swing high that is created. Once this swing high gets taken out, okay, then I can enter with a higher quantity. If this doesn't play out, fine, we can go ahead of it. Okay, no need to do anything else, because if it takes the low, it means it's gonna go more down like that, and it is wanting to invert the FVG. Wait for the market to show some rejections. Wait, I'll do one thing, just a little bit extra. Okay, make sure to account for the spreads as well. Now sit back, relax, let it take the SL or let it take the TP. Okay, fine, it has taken the TP, oh sorry, SL. So let's not enter in this case, because okay, fine, that's why I actually asked you guys to enter with 40% entry. Okay, but one thing is for sure, now if it has gone like this and 550 is there, okay, now what could possibly happen? One SL for a day, remember, one SL has been taken with a 40% quantity. Okay, if we are about to take any kind of any other entry or all, we have to be very specific. Okay, and if we have failed, this is a failure gap, and if we have failed in one entry, there is no point of making another entry. Okay, let's wait for it. Maybe, but one thing is good, that it has created a buy side liquidity. If it has created a buy side liquidity, a pullback will be a good thing. So 30-minute time frame, fair value gap is there. Max it can go down is at this point, max to max. Next entry should be on a higher, like with a much more greater confluence. Okay, wait for the market to do its own thing. One thing you will see, that whenever this blunt kind of high low is created, or a blunt kind of high is created, the chances of it being taken out is more. 550. It means, well, Fed is also about to speak, Fed Chair Powell. But why it's not a red news? Tomorrow 7:30 p.m. we have this consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. Okay, not a big deal. Let's not lose our capital. Wait for this liquidity to be taken out, then we'll see what can be liquid. If I think I should start adding more confidence to my trades. That is, at this point there is an inversion in the FVG, but there was no market structure. Next time I will add more confidence. The next trade, look for higher confluence, more confluence. The liquidity is there, 15-minute time frame is there. If this candle closes below this particular fairly gap, it will get inverted. Once it gets inverted, only 6 minutes left for this candle to form. We'll wait for 6 minutes to form our decision. I will just mute my mic. There is some kind of wait. No. Well, if you're watching, try to watch from MT5 or MT4. There, the price action is much more. You are able to understand. You will be able to see it. Okay, because here you see just like little to no reaction, but whereas in real you will see a lot of candle moving up, down, the reaction. Okay. So 5:56, 4 minutes are there. Let's see what the market does. There are no concurrent viewers. Okay, we have 15 minutes. If the candle closes above this point, there's a good rejection. And on a 3 minute, we can't really see anything. But yeah, up, down, if this can be considered as some kind of high or low, we could have entered. But on a 2 minute time frame, if you see, there is no shift in the structure. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not. Let's wait for 3 minutes. We'll see what happens. And also, there is less chance for it to move back up from here, because the lows that are created are like higher high. Shouldn't be like this. Let's wait 2-3 minutes. What actually happens? It might look like it has inverted some kind of fair value gap, but if you see on a 2 minute time frame, which I obviously cannot show on trading view, but on a 2 minute time frame, there is no inversion. Okay, so do not take this trade for now. Well, 559 is there. Let's see what the market does. Is it respecting this fair value gap or is it not respecting this fair value gap? We will see it. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Okay. If the candle closes over this point, I'll have more confirmation to get into that trade. Let's wait for this candle close over this point, and it will really go a shift in the structure. No shift in the structure. Plus, on a 2 minute time frame, the fair value gap is not getting inverted. On a 3 minute, it has inverted. On a 1 minute, it has inverted. But I'm waiting for it to invert on 2 minutes because I can see the rejection on 2 minute time frame. Okay, if you have MT5 or something, you can watch it from there. Wait for the market. Actually, just show a shift in the market structure. Somebody else has joined. Have a great day. Let's good. It's not really showing me a good structure. Wait more. Although the 15-minute candle has closed above. See if it does respect it or not. But if it takes the opposite side liquidity, I'm more confident to take the trade rather than just bouncing it from here. Okay, so if it takes this liquidity, I would love for it to go for it. But if it does take this liquidity, not directly, even if I was at a position of manipulating the markets, I'll not take it directly. I would have just taken it before this sell liquidity out, and then I will look for any kind of buys. Let's see if people get chopped out in this thing or not. Not a really great confirmation trade. Okay, it has gone up. If it closes at this point, 8, 7, 5, 4. Nah, not really. Okay, let's wait for the market structure shift, and we can target. Whatever all these things are for education purposes only. Target this level. Not yet. Don't enter yet. Wait for it to properly close above this point. And it is showing me rejection. I really do not feel confident for it. But wait. Okay, we'll see what kind of reaction does the market shows us, and then we'll look for some kind of entry or something. For now, it doesn't look that much of confident. If you have access to 2-minute time frame, you will really see that the fair value gap is this. There's some kind of fair value gap on a 2-minute time frame, not on 1 minute. 2-minute time frame. There's a fair value gap that is rejecting this level, and the fair value gap is is not able to close above this thing, which I can see on my MT5. I have a platform. You can see it is rejecting from that level. Okay, the same up motion, up motion, up motion. It is rejecting. We want the market to close above that point. And this blunt shift, is also not that good. We want a proper shift in the market structure. Otherwise, there's no point to do anything. Okay, so 2-minute candle has inverted the fair value gap. Okay, but also highs are not created. Inverted 2-minute, but there is no proper shift in the market structure. Quite underconfident about this trade. Price action is not that clear. I'll just sit back, relax. Once the price action gets clear to me, I will start taking the trades. But for now, it isn't that good to me. Not a shift in the market structure. Not even a change in structure of delivery. Nah, that's crazy. Okay, that is what I look good market to trade in. Also close. I have entered the market at this point. Okay, let's see how the price is actually going to play out. Risk reward of 1.5. Oh, the fuck. Don't have anything else, just to wait for the markets. And because entry is not good, we'll target higher, but let's see. Let's go for target 1 and then we'll see if we are able to find target 2 or not. 40 pips. Wait for the market to take out either the sells at this target is at Sorry, it was mute. If the momentum is good, we'll target for better highs. If the momentum is not good, we'll see what we can do. Okay, let's see. Let's watch what happens. Taking this high or not. It's going straight for the TP. So it's 1.25, right? And we can look for these highs to be taken out. One of the quantities out, 60% out here. Okay, it might reverse from this point. Okay, so the momentum is good. Wait for it. The market will show your direction. Okay, this is one of the highs. If you want to trail out, if you have the capacity to trail out, you can go up to this point as well. But yeah, there's lesser chances. Okay, finally the momentum is shown. It means there's one thing that I'm doing now. I'm taking trades without market success shift. If I take trades with the market success shift, I will be more efficient on my trades. Let's watch. Make sure you do not forget to actually, you know what, I forgot. Do not forget to trail your stop losses. Okay, clear your stop loss to at this point. Let the market momentum rally the thing. Just target at this point. Okay, whoever is targeting this high, just take your 60% quantity off. If you have taken the entry, take your 60% off at that point. Okay, there can be a little retracement as well. You need to understand this thing. On a 5-minute time frame, it's a good structure that is being shown. We can, yes, through momentum we can go much higher, but let's now just target at this point. Okay, we'll have a good risk reward ratios. Going at that point. Okay, once this market goes at that point, we can take an entry out. Okay, trade a stop loss at this point. Make sure to keep the stop losses as small as possible. Okay, this is actually the proper shift in the market structure. There's a proper one candle that has actually taken out everything. Okay, from these 1 or 2 trades, I have been noticing if the candle totally takes out this thing cleanly, not like this. Don't not this. This is where I am inconfident about my trades. Okay, this is what actually gives me the confidence. Okay, let's just wait for the market to show kind of structure. Not the market reverses, I will be taking my quantities out. Okay, I'm waiting for this highs to be taken. This high gets taken, take out your quantities. That's it, man. Don't wait for any other further highs and lows. Make sure you trail your stop loss and also take the 60% quantities off. Take off your 60% quantities. Do not let the market come back. Take off your 60% quantities. If somebody is watching, well, nobody is watching, but if somebody watches it in history, then you should just go for it. Let's wait. One thing is already taken out. Okay, it's reversing. Should I take out this point or not? Because there's a liquidity. Okay, make sure to trail the stop loss. Okay, this can come back and take your out. This can come back. If this fairly gap doesn't support, it will have to come back. Okay, yeah, it's coming back. Good. So somebody who has taken this out, your trade will be at this point. Okay. Wait for it. Mm. Let's see if it shows us something. Wait for it. It is respecting it. Wait for it. If you wanna take, if you have some quantities left, you can go higher for it. Wait for this inversions to be taken out. If this fairly gap gets inverted, we can look for more highs. Okay. Wait for it, bus. Let's see how the 15-minute structure is there. Good. 15-minute is showing good. It is manipulating the people to sell this thing. Good, good. Go for it. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's just trail your stop loss at this point, okay? Trail your stop loss. If it goes below this point, you're done. You're done. You're just done. Good. It has taken or not. It's taking some time to take out that high. Wait for it to take out that high. It might retrace a little bit. Okay, it has done. Taken out that high. Yeah. As you guys say. What the fuck? Okay, we are done for the day, right? Where we entered, and that is where we set the stop loss initially. Okay, at this point, that is what we targeted. 1:6, fine. Good day, bro. Good day, guys. And we can target up higher as well. Go for the swings. But fine, we have got covered around how many pips? Let's see. It is just 74 pips. 100 pips is there. Wait for the market to take out that high as well. Well, it is enough, I think. 1:2, right? Yeah. 1:2 risk reward is fine for us. That is it. I'm going to end my stream here. Okay. Take care. See ya. Bye bye. Have a nice day. We have to. Sorry. What was that? So one entry that we took here, the stop loss was here. Okay. So yeah. So one profit, one loss. It's fine. If you guys want, you can trail your stop losses and target higher and higher. Okay. But for me, it's fine. Good for the day. Take care. See ya. Bye bye. Have a nice day, guys.